State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Penn State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right. Those are the games that make college football special.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Denmark. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some space. Pass to 30. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Pittsburgh's offense will get the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Lee takes to the air. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Pitt will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. There he goes! He now has 84 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the ground. Powers through the defender. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, to the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
What a phenomenal individual effort, too. Getting the catch, getting the foot down in bounds. He's now setting up his offense here for a potential touchdown on this very next play.
Marches ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Penn State!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. Lead a throw. Moving out of the pocket. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Finally. Play there. He moves those sticks. Pitt pushing the pace.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, right? I mean, you saw him throw it, a couple plays ago. You see him take off and run. They've got to do something to kind of put him at least in a little bit of thinking, a little bit of doubt, a little bit of pressure, because right now he's starting to get in the rhythm, and that's not good for this defense.
Under fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a crease. It's Martin. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. It'll be third and long. He's looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on fourth down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Fine play action. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Here's the handoff. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Here's a heat. On the run, fires downfield. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets two out to the 18. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Denmark. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're going back to the ground. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again. Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
And the Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Denmark. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Trying to bull his way in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Pitt right back to the line. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Lee takes to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. The give to on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, it's Martin. Nice move there. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Grab near the marker. It's Denmark. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Penn State!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Lee to throw. Takes the easy completion. Shakes off the defender. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
It'll be a first down. It to the 24-yard line. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Breaks into the open. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Looking for room. It's Martin. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Under fire. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards, but if you think about it, nice short completion sets up a 3rd down, and guess what, nowadays 4th down.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Lee takes to the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Denmark. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch.
Oh, he's got some space. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Catch in the middle, it's Denmark. They'll immediately call timeout. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Snagged in the middle, it's Mays. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Lead a throw. Pressure coming. Down he goes, and that is the last thing this offense needs right now. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Martin. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Pass to 45. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Panthers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off play action on first down. Extending the play. Oh, what a cut! How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lee takes to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that top hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas.
Finds a man on the right.
Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Defenses have had their hands full slowing this guy down all season long. It's the speed, and it's the open field running ability and vision. That's why he's second in the nation in rushing yards, and that's why he's square in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. It's picked off. And that 10.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They believe they can run right here. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. He'll keep it himself. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. Panthers. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the ground, it's Martin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The running back has it. Breaks the tackle. There he goes. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd. Power football with the run. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They'll give it to the back. Inside the 30. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Runs through a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go.
Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Lee to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the...
Makes the grab down the left side. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. And there's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart, because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. The give to the back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Martin. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Steps away to find some room. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Got room at the 35. Turning it on. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Lee takes to the air. Rushes on him. Running to green.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He'll pull it on the read. Look out, he's got room. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And his first throw here is incomplete.
If you want to know why this team is losing, look no further than this statistic, guys. Their best receiver doesn't have a catch yet in this game. There they try to go his way again. The defense
going for it all. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Panthers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Keeps looking downfield. What a boneheaded play. You can't make a miracle every time. Don't get sacked for the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. The give on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Lee to throw. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Got his man downfield. At the 35, he's got room. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fighting off the defender. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. So now it's 2nd and long. Bringing the heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he makes the extra point. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Catch in the middle. It's Denmark. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Coming up, 4th down.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. And I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for